Hello, Keith Hargis here with Chandler Fire Department to talk to you a little bit more about a new and upcoming project that we have, the redesign of Chandler Fire Station 2. In this video, I'm really going to talk about the why. Why are we building this project and what are the improvements that the community is going to experience? So that really centers around two main points. Point number one is response times. Point number two is the health and safety of our firefighters. But let's talk about response times and why those are important. So response times are probably the most important metric for the fire service, and that's because of the nature of the emergencies that we respond to. For example, a house fire. Fires double in size every 30 to 60 seconds depending on the fuel that they're burning. So our ability to respond to your house fire fast and efficient as possible is critical to the outcome in reducing the size and the scope of the damage of that fire. Conversely, medical emergencies such as a heart attack, stroke, or drowning, brain and heart tissue can die in 4 to 6 minutes. So having paramedics and EMTs respond to your emergency quickly can really help reduce the impact of that emergency and improve the outcome of our residents. So response times are a critical measure. Now, how is this new station going to improve the response times? That really hinges on the concept of a stat call. Now let's take a look at a graphic so that you can understand what is a stat call and why is it important. So if you see from this graphic, Fire Station 2 is located at Alma School and Warner. They receive an emergency response at this location for a heart attack. Now they respond in 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Our goal is 5 minutes from dispatch, and they begin delivering patient care. Now, patient care for a heart attack takes about an hour to transport that patient, treat that patient, and deliver them to the emergency room. If any time during that hour another emergency call occurs, it's called a stat call. So let's say for this discussion, another emergency happens here for the smell of smoke and a fire starting in a garage. Now normally, Engine 2 would respond to that response, but they can't because they're on scene delivering patient care to that cardiac arrest. So instead of getting the 4 minute and 25-second response, that customer is going to get a response from our next closest station, which is located over by Chandler Regional Hospital. Now, on average, a stat call results in about a 50-second response time delay because of its longer travel time. So, with a stat call, which happens most frequently in District 2, you're going to get a slight delay in our response time. This new station is going to be bigger. It's going to house 2 fire engines instead of 1. So instead of that customer getting a response from engine 3, they are going to get the second engine located at the new station 2, which means they're going to get a faster, more effective response from our current station. So it's going to improve the outcome of our residents during their emergencies. The next big part of this project is about firefighter health and safety. Firefighters experience an increased rate of cancer rates when compared to the general public. In some cases, 2 times more likely for certain types of cancer. And what we found is that contemporary station design can really help reduce the exposure of our firefighters to carcinogens. And how we accomplish that is by designing a station that really separates the living quarters and eating areas from our working areas, which is primarily the bay. So what the new station will include is a transition room, which is a blocking area where firefighters can work that separates the places where they live from the places where they work. In addition, the new apparatus bay has improved ventilation and the ability to off-gas carcinogens that come from not only the vehicles, but the tools, the equipment, and their turnouts after fighting house fires. So our objective is to build a bigger station that can house the resources to respond to our community, as well as build a new station that adds in the contemporary station designs that make for a safe living environment for our firefighters. Hopefully, through this video, you have a better understanding of what to expect with this project, and a special thanks to our residents for your support in the most recent bond election, which is the funding source for this important project.